We live. We'll take my mic off of mute because here we go with it. What's up with it out there, Facebook? Y'all know it's the Is What It Is show coming live to you to do what? Tell you like it is this evening. Y'all know this is season 2, so uno dos. Who love the Is What It Is boys the most out there, y'all? And to all you snows, crows, tacos, Fritos, Cheetos, and you weirdos, we come like the church folks saying, welcome, welcome, welcome. And I got my brothers from that north side of town. It started with he ain't here, you know, but Bubba Love. Then I got my boy, TJ. And my dog who ain't taking no mess. He go by the name of Bruce West. And it is the Is What It Is show, and we gonna do it on the Zydeco tip tonight, because we got another good one for y'all tonight. So let's Corona dance in Zydeco. Y'all know it's a tough titty, but the milk sweet still. TJ, get me up out of here. Put your hands up in the air. Hey, Bruce, you know what I like to tell them. Ice cold wine make you feel fine. Ice cold beer make you want to cheer. And ice cold duck just make you want to. Get me out of here, TJ.
Appreciate that, Red. What's good with you, baby? What's going on, B-Dub? How y'all doing tonight?
What's up with it?
You know, one of y'all week been. The week has been a testimonial week, man.
Hey man, like George Clinton and them say, for we are here. How about that? That's the week.
That's it. It's better to be seen than viewed, man. You know.
Man, went to the doctor, all my tests come back good and stuff. So I'm like the African man. O'Shea, bye-bye. That means thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yeah. Hey, want to give a shout out too, man, to last week's guest. It was a blessing to be able to hang out with Omar Sneed, man.
Oh, wow, it was.
Sneed, Hardy Jefferson, Lady Hawk.
Yes, sir. That was a beautiful thing, man. Get to relive some of his days of hanging out with the notorious Bruce West.
And then, man, earlier this week, we done the Barber Selvin talking about his battle with Captain and stuff. Big shots out to him and Bub, who came through here with us this evening.
That was an awesome interview. Shout out to the Walkers, both Selvin and Jocelyn, you know, and it's a blessing on Selvin as far as his battle and going through and beating cancer.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Go
ahead. Hey, what we gonna do, man, is like we always like to do when we start our show off, man. B-Dub, we're gonna have you bless us tonight.
All right. Father God, we come thank you for the love of you, and we come thank you, Father God, for allowing us to assemble as a group, as a unit, as one. And Father God, we ask that you would bless us to say something, Father God, that may help someone who's listening in the audience, who may even translate the message to someone who was not listening tonight, that it will help them come and draw close to you. Father God, we just want to thank you for this day. We thank you for blessing all of our families, friends, even our enemies, Father God. We ask you to continue to shed a light upon our situations and bring us closer to you as well. These prayers we ask you in your son Jesus' name.
Amen.
Well, hey, just as the Rev mentioned, man, we got another good one tonight. I want to start by introducing it's my kinfolk, my relative. I like to call him a legend from Dayton, Texas. He is the owner of the Lord and Barrett Sausage Company. He is also an owner of Solo Zydeco Fest. He's going to be hosting the Crosby Zydeco Festival that will be taking place on the weekend of September 17th through the 19th. He's been a successful entrepreneur. just another outstanding guest, and it's a blessing for us to be able to bring in Mr. Troy Barrett tonight.
Can I get him up in here? What? Guess what, y'all? Guess what, y'all? Oh, Lord have mercy. I got that boy right out of Dayton, Texas. They say them Dayton Broncos. Let me see y'all Bronco dance. Yeah, my boy, he made some sausage, slanging that meat around, y'all.
Just call me the sausage king, brother.
Troy Barrett.
Yeah.
Hey, you gotta get up in here, Troy.
What's going on, Troy? It's my pleasure to be here tonight. Thank y'all.
Yes. Welcome in, man. It's a pleasure to have you.
Welcome, man.
Definitely a pleasure to have you, man.
Word.
To be asked, man. I appreciate it.
How have you been getting through these difficult days that we've had as we've gone through the different stages as far as COVID-19? You know, we were in the beginning just really trying to get to know what was going on with this particular illness, and then it got to a point where we felt like we had a grasp on it, and everybody went out and either made that decision to get vaccinated or not be vaccinated. And now we've come back and we have this variant that's come about. And you being an entrepreneur, how has that impacted you during these times?
Well, this event that I'm doing next weekend was supposed to take place in March 2020, but we've had to cancel it 3 times. And now we're a week away, about 8-9 days away, and it's about to happen. It hasn't been easy, but I let yesterday be yesterday and keep moving forward. Because there's nothing I can do about anything that's happening. I always say that you're gonna go through what you're gonna go through. Now, you can go through with Jesus, or you can go through by yourself. I'd rather go with him and let him make it easy on me than worry by myself.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Beautiful teaching.
So Troy, the coming up weekend for your event, the Zydeco event over in the Crosby area, are you looking for a huge and expecting a huge turnout?
Yes. Everybody's been waiting on this. This event used to be like Christmas and Thanksgiving coming. Everybody knew it was coming, and everybody was out there. But now I stopped doing it 7 years ago. Now I'm back, and we'll take the precautions. We'll have hand sanitation stations out there. We'll have gloves, masks, anything that they need, and we're asking that they wear their masks throughout the event.
Yeah, that's what's up. Oh,
no entry.
We French with me and TJ have actually showed up at a couple of those events of the past when we were younger, little snot-nosed college kids running around at the time. We ventured over there a couple of times, so believe me, we know exactly what you're talking about.
Yes, sir. It's a good time.
Yeah.
Now, Troy, we mentioned Dayton, Texas when we brought you in, and we want to kind of have our viewers get to know who Troy Barrett is. Talk about coming up in Dayton and family life, and actually what does Dayton, Texas mean to you?
Well, Dayton is where my heart is. That's where my family is. That's where I got my upbringing. That's why I was blessed to have 2 sides of my family, and both of them were big. And so all I know is family unity and being able to get along and work things out. I was a star athlete down there, if I may toot my own horn. I made I just recently, a couple of years ago, made the Dayton Sports Hall of Fame. So my life in Dayton was great, man. Family and sports. That was the biggest thing with me.
Yeah. Absolutely. And you kind of, you stole my thunder on that a little bit. I had something that I wanted to show you through. I like to do research on all of my guests, and even though you are family, I still will do my business the right way and still do my research. And
yes.
I found this. I'm not sure if you remember this, but this was what you actually just spoke of. This was the 2018 inductions into the Dayton Independent School District Sports Hall of Fame. And
wow.
I read a little write-up on you that kind of went through those accolades. So I'm gonna toot your horn a little bit louder for you. You led it in 3
What?
sports while at Dayton High School. That was basketball, football, as well as track.
Right.
Also, you were in football for your junior and senior year. You made the All Greater Houston team. You were a district champion in the 110 hurdles your senior year. You ended up placing second at the region meet, and you earned a football scholarship to Lamar University in Beaumont. And went out there in your freshman year at Lamar. You were newcomer of the year in the conference at that time. So
Right.
I thought that was pretty outstanding, and to see a member of my family being in that Dayton Sports Hall of Fame, that just made me proud when I read the write up on that.
Thank you, man. Thank you.
Hey, see, but did you see how vastly he set up when you said, newcomer of the year at Lamar University, Troy did this?
Stand up, please. That's me.
And I thought it was pretty interesting because we talked about that with B Dub last week. He originally committed to Lamar University in basketball coming out of high school when we were all in school. So that was pretty interesting to see that.
Ironic.
Yeah. So what we're gonna do, what I want to do in our next segment is I want to talk about the Lord and Barrett Sausage Company. But before we transition to that, I got to get into, we don't know everything, but I know I have somebody that's one of my co-hosts here on the show that does. And so he always likes to tell us, did you know? Do you know? Because we don't know everything, but he does. So, B-Dub, I'm going to turn this over to you. What's your did you know moment today?
Well, of course, man. Unfortunately, this did you know moment, I'm pretty sure everybody's aware of, knowing that this is the week of 9/11. And 9/11 was the unfortunate event where the Twin Towers in New York were actually struck with airline transportation as well as the Pentagon. But the Pentagon didn't actually get hit. This occurred in September 11th, 2001. I'm pretty sure everybody can attest to where they were on that particular day, but this also led us in the crisis over in Afghanistan, which lasted, as we now know, for 21 years. So here it is in this moment. Did you know your history? Because it is what it is.
Absolutely, B-Dub. Appreciate you on your did you know.
B-Dub.
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's on the 11th. Now tell us what happened on the 9th.
I just told you this week in history. Listen up. See, that's why we went to Humble and you went to MacArthur. That's why. See?
Generals, baby. Yeah, hey, we said we was gonna get along tonight, so
I'm a 5-star surgeon general too, man. You know it is what it is.
It is what it is.
It is what it is, baby.
So Troy, Lord and Barrett Sausage Company, you started the company back in 2006. You specialize in let's see, chicken, beef, shrimp, crawfish, pork sausage. Also, you do boudin, pan sausage, and you have the specialty, the Creole cornbread that you also sell. But the name, it's an interesting concept. Tell us about how that name came up, and are there any partners that are involved with this company with you?
It's only one partner. That's the first name in this company, the Lord. When I first started making sausage, I'm the type of guy, if I believe I can do something, you come down if you want, I'm going to do it. And so this guy came to work. He said, you think you can cook so good? He was being funny. He took a deer leg out of a cooler and threw it on the table. Hell, I'd never seen a deer leg. I may as well make it out of that table. I never saw either one. I mean, so long story made short, I started making sausage. And they started loving it. And then next thing you know, they come to work to me, giving me all kind of company names. And so they were speaking into existence, something that I never even thought of. And I said, well, if anybody's going to be my partner, it's going to be the Lord. And that's how it started, because I didn't have the gift of making sausage. So it's the Lord and Barrett Sausage Company.
So in other words, Troy, with the startup of your company, a person issued a personal challenge you didn't know if you was up to the personal challenge, but you stepped out on faith with the help of the Lord. So we can see where that coincides. That's great, man. That's what's up. I can appreciate that.
I just thought it was total disrespect to name anything other than the Lord and Barrett Sausage Company.
Exactly.
You know, how you go from not knowing how to make sausage to making it to where people want it, then they want it again and keep wanting it.
Yeah. What's up, man?
We got Virgil Diva that chimed in to give you a shout out, Troy.
What's up, Vice?
So in regards to, you know, being in that, and I would say in the food industry, as far as being able to get it into stores, be able to distribute, package the sausage. Tell us about, kind of explain that process and what all goes into that.
Well, like for meat, it has to be USDA inspected. So I had to find a USDA facility that had that branding on it. So that was the first thing. And it's not easy. You got to find a good fit. You can't just, I couldn't just turn over what I do to anybody. I want to be good. I want to be different. I don't want it to be like everybody else's. And so I had to find somebody that would make it exactly like I wanted to. And I found that there was people in New Orleans, and they were able to help me get my USDA inspection, my label. I had all that pretty much done, but the legal part of it, putting it on the package, and they have the distribution. So it was a win-win. I was just blessed to find all that. But you can't quit though, just because you can find someone else.
So tell our viewers. So I know we can, you know, directly purchase the sausage from you. You've got your website, and we can contact you via cell, and I know you will actually hand deliver the sausage. But do you also have the sausage right now in stores? And what stores will we be able to find your sausage in now, as well as different restaurants?
I'm waiting on HEB to come through. In Louisiana, it's going to be in 65 Rousey supermarkets. That's their whole franchise.
Wow.
Starting next month. Yeah, it's a blessing. If you just don't quit and believe it. If you can believe it, you can achieve it and receive it, as long as you don't quit. And so 5 Central, it's in their restaurant, and they're increasing. They've increased their order to a couple of 100 pounds a month now. So it's in 5 Central. It's in the stuffed baked potato on MLK.
Okay.
It's about to be in Flossie's. It's a brand new barbecue restaurant. They're going to exclusively use the Lord and Barrett sausage product. So things are looking up.
Okay. And I know in addition to the sausage, you kind of you also do your catering as well. How has that been going? How's that business been going for you?
I have a catering company also. We can make anything you want. There's not any necessarily particular thing we specialize in, but Creole foods is what I mainly do. But we can make anything from spaghetti, fettuccine. We can do it all. It doesn't matter. And my holiday, if you follow me on Troy Barrett on Facebook or the Lord and Barrett Sausage Company on Facebook, you'll see that the holiday menu will be coming up pretty soon with the hams, the turkeys, the brisket, smoked turkey legs, boudin balls, gumbo, dirty rice, etouffee. I do it all.
Nice.
And the motto of the company is, let us make you another satisfied customer. What we do, buddy.
That's what's up. So with the Houston Livestock Show and Rodeo being passed over last year, of course, due to COVID, do you have any plans of having any kind of vendorship and setting up out there for the rodeo this upcoming year?
I like the way you talk. You just called it out. Thank you very much. We're gonna work that out. I guarantee I'll be there just because you said that.
You need to be. You need to be, man. You need to be.
That's
the thing to see. So yeah.
Well, Troy, I also had I had a testimonial from one of your customers, one of your satisfied customers. And I wanted our viewers
Run it, TJ.
I wanted our viewers to hear from this customer. Got it.
Well, I don't want you to say that. I want you to say what you want to say. Now, tell me why I came down here early this morning to Port Arthur to speak to Miss Adeline Williams.
Because you got the best pork sausage I've ever eaten.
Well, wait a minute. Now, what qualifies you to say that?
Well, because I'm going to tell you, I owned Durham's Market at one time.
Yes, ma'am.
And everybody was crazy, and they thought they had tasted the best. But to taste the best, they got to meet you, baby.
And that's the Lord and Barrett Sausage Company.
Did you understand?
I came way from Texas this morning so I could bring you some sausage.
And I could not wait.
Couldn't wait.
I could not wait.
Well, how many bags did you get?
Yeah, I got 4 bags.
4 of them.
And I should have got 8. What? I should have got 8. I mean to tell you, this is the best. The best y'all can get.
The best you can get.
I mean, trust me. And I know taste. I'm 84 years old, and I've tasted them all.
Come on.
I have tasted them all.
All.
From Louisiana to the North Pole.
Yes, ma'am.
So come on, read it. Lord
and Barrett Sausage Company has another satisfied customer.
I mean to tell you, satisfied.
Oh, shit, you're so sweet.
I'll be there. Get to it.
Hey, ça fait chaud, hein?
Oh, ça fait frais ce matin.
Ça fait frais.
Ça fait frais.
Aïe, aïe, aïe. Parlez avec mon cher.
Oh. Ah, tu comprends pas rien, toi.
You're talking that good stuff.
Oh boy.
That was awesome. That was awesome. that was awesome. So but no, I mean if you go out to the Lord and Barrett sausage.com website, you can see multiple testimonials, just like the testimonial we just heard from Miss Williams in regards to the sausage. So that was really cool to see. Hey, we did get another comment. Want to give a shout out. He's not on the show with us tonight, but he's always with us in spirit. But he's watching, and that's Buddy Love. And going back to the Did You Know, Buddy says, B-Dub, you had a whole damn week to come up with something, and you rolled in with that. Really, dog? He don't know.
I didn't say it. Thank you, sir.
Man, look, man. I know how patriotic people can be, and they still dwelling on the fact about 9/11, even though it's a lot of things behind 9/11 that doesn't make any sense. So those who didn't know, I wanted to inform them. That was that.
So hey, we got B-Dub is I'm sorry, Troy is we lost him for a minute. We'll be getting him back. But I tell you what we're gonna do. Let's pay a few bills till we bring him back in, and we're gonna start out with, first off, please go out to our YouTube channel and subscribe. We need your help. Those of you that have already subscribed, we definitely appreciate you doing that for us. Subscribe to It Is What It Is podcast on YouTube, and that It Is What It Is podcast is in all caps. Do us that favor. That also, if you have the YouTube application on your phone, on your iPad, your laptop, it'll give you an indicator of when we go live just by subscribing to our channel. So again, subscribe to It Is What It Is podcast on YouTube in all caps. Also, want to talk about Cancer Bike Ride. So www.cancerbikeride.org. We got Buddy Love, one of the members of the Is What It Is crew, that's going to be doing the bike ride for cancer. I know many of you that know Buddy know that he does the annual bike ride for multiple sclerosis, but he will be doing the state-to-state bike ride for cancer coming up here within the next week or so. Please go out and support him, support us as an Is What It Is crew, as we want to make sure that we do what we can to support this cancer bike ride, and it can be done at www.cancerbikeride.org. Also, we've been talking about it with our guest today. Want to give a shout out again to the Lord and Barrett Sausage Company. You can go out to lordandbarrettsausage.com. You can go out, see the bio, learn more about Troy Barrett, see another testimonial from his different clients, people that love his sausage. Find out where his sausages are going to be locally, whether it be at one of your local supermarkets, whether it be at one of your local favorite restaurants. Go out, please support Lord and Barrett Sausage Company, and you can go on lordandbarrettsausage.com. Also, we're going to be diving into this a little bit more before the end of our show. But coming up next weekend, we have the Crosby Zydeco Fest that's going to take place in Crosby, Texas. At one time, this event was a one-day event. It then transitioned to a two-day event. Now it is a full weekend. Troy has the festival where he'll be having live concerts taking place on Friday night, all day Saturday, as well as all day Sunday. To find out more about this festival, please go out to CrosbyZydecofest.com. This is the largest Zydeco Creole Festival in the state of Texas that takes place annually, and it's been taking place since 2006. Once again, go out to CrosbyZydecofest.com to find out more. Later on in the show, we'll talk about what is specifically going to take place each night and who the entertainers will be. Also, we want to shout out to Rev, ABM Insurance. Rev, tell us more about what you got going on over there at ABM right now.
Hey man, how y'all doing this evening once again? Y'all know this the Rev, Phil Humber, ABM Insurance. I do home, auto, life, flood, any business insurance, any type of insurance you need. Give me a call and we'll prompt quick to the punch. 281-960-0763. The Rev.
Appreciate that, Rev.
Appreciate you.
All right, fellas. We got us the start of NFL football tonight. We got us a good one brewing here.
Yes, sir.
I was checking it out. Looks like we got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Dallas Cowboys, and looks like the game is tied 7-7 first quarter.
Sir.
That's what's up.
We might have a good shootout tonight. What are y'all looking forward to in football season this year, whether it be high school, NFL, or college?
Man, really what I'm looking for is, because I still say last season in all sports, no matter what you done, it was an asterisk bad. But this year it's open season. So I'm just ready for some good football. I start from pee-wee ball. I'm going to do that on Saturdays, go watch some games. From pee-wee ball on up to pro ball. I just want to see some good ball.
That's all I really want to see, too. I have to piggyback on the Rev on that one, man. I just want to see some really, really great competition. Guys out there getting after it, man. I mean, really, really putting on, a display of just unbelievable athletic ability and talent, and just putting themselves up on the next level as some of the best athletes that you compete in whatever sport they're in. Football, baseball, basketball. I'm just looking forward to somebody compete and just giving it all they have.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing how well our universities do as far as college football is concerned. Texas A&M and University of Texas have both gotten off to good starts this year, and I think they're going to be solid. I saw the Texas Tech and University of Houston game. I thought they both had solid showings the other night. Texas Tech ended up pulling out the game. So it's going to be interesting. And then also, I know Prairie View and Texas Southern had a good game the other night, and Prairie View won that game. So it's going to be real interesting to see how those two teams do in the SWAC.
Well, for the lack of sports talk, and especially Houston college ball, and I posted this, and I know you commented on it, TJ, but again, I've still posed the question in college football, especially for our local college teams. Do you all truly think UH is ready for the Big 12?
I personally feel like UH is ready for the Big 12. I mean, it's not like they're competing against, stellar of 1 through, say, 5, top 5 teams every other weekend or whatever the case may be, or week in and week out. But I feel like they are ready to. They'll get the talent to compete in the Big 12 at U of H.
Yeah, I think so. I think that they can compete as well. I think it'll be really interesting. And Troy, welcome back in. But no, I think it'll be real interesting to see U of H in the Big 12. I think that's going to bring more notoriety back to the program, like back to the Southwest Conference days. Really going to help them out as being able to recruit locally. And I think, that recruiting is really going to be the key to them being able to compete.
Well, on another note, and we'll get back to it, we'll give Troy time to catch his breath right quick. On another note, what do you all think about Deion Sanders at Southern? I think he's getting that program some publicity and notoriety.
At JSU, I'm gonna say this here, man. It's not about J State. To me, I see with Deion. A lot of people may tend to think different, but it's not. It's really about raising the entire level of black college football to a whole nother dimension. He's trying to bring them, to the forefront so everybody can get a taste of what it's like to play in the MEAC, the South, the SWAC, or whatever the case may be, and see some really, really talented kids put their athletic ability on display. I saw him making a pitch for the kids being able to have their names stenciled on the back of their jerseys, which is a big thing, man. It's a big thing. It may sound small, but it's really a big thing.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
Hey man, let's go on and switch gears because we'll get to talking ball and be here all day long. Right on. It's football season, baby. So let's switch gears and go to let's get one guy to go. We play a little game, TB, Troy. We play a little game called One Got to Get the Hell Up Out of Here, baby. So you know what I mean, and that means you on the hot seat or whatever. So I hope you got alligator skin, because if you get the wrong answer, that is right there. What gotta go?
Well, look, we gonna chime in right away. Look here, we gonna start it with you, Troy. First one off the bat. We got some good old boudin.
Yeah.
All right. We know everybody love that boudin. Now, all types of boudin, right? But what about crawfish? Which one has to go? Do we keep crawfish or do we keep the boudin?
Oh, man. Come on now. Get that question to somebody else, man.
Come on, man. Hey, look. No one said it was going to be easy.
It's hard, but it's fair. It's hard, but it's fair.
Tough titty, but the milk sweet, baby.
Go then. I'm a crawfish, man.
You say you got to keep the crawfish?
I got to keep my crawfish, man.
Keep your crawfish? Okay. Rev, what you got there? You going boudin or crawfish?
Man, I'm going to go ahead and go with boudin because you only eat crawfish seasonal. So let's go boudin.
Boudin, what you got, beat up?
I don't know, man. I like both, believe me or not, but I'm gonna have to go with boudin, man, because it's a lot more. It's a lot more filling. Let me say it like that.
Okay, I think what I'm gonna do, man, is I'm gonna ride with, man. I'm gonna keep crawfish boudin. There is such a thing, so that's what I'm riding with. All right. We got another one for you, Troy. Let's see. We got somebody that chimed in with us here. Let's see. Buddy, that's Buddy Love back in business again, chiming in. He wanted to chime in and say, I guess he was referring to you on this, B-Dub.
What did he say?
He said, look out, sucker.
Hey, tell him to go to that old folks home he been dreaming about. He wanted to retire in and sit his ass down.
Now we're going back. Mr. Barrett, we got BB King. Bobby Bland. Who stays and who goes?
I'm a Bobby Bland man.
Bobby Bland?
Hey.
I'm a Bobby Bland man.
B-Dub, what you got, B-Dub?
Man, I got to go with that guy from Tennessee, man, named Bobby Bland, man.
Bobby Bland?
Got to do that, man.
Hey!
Yeah, he was the coldest of me.
He was cold.
Because there ain't nothing wrong.
But you know what? You know what? I'm sorry, y'all. We got to give BB some homage.
Oh, yeah. Go, baby.
BB, tell that broad the thrill is gone. BB, say I'm free.
Yeah. Get your stuff and move on like you've been peed on.
Hey, Rev, and don't stop touching that dial, man. We're gonna come back with another one here. And how about this here? Don't stop that dial. I got another one for you. What you got, Troy? We got Otis Redding or Sam Cooke?
Sam Cooke.
Sam, I think I'm gonna roll with Sam as well. What you got, B-Dub?
Say Sam got to go.
Sam got to stay for me.
Yeah, cause I like that Saturday night, man. So yeah, I'm gonna stay with Sam. Even though I love the Big O too, but I got to go with Sam. Man.
You know what? I ain't gonna even lie to y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and go. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna go ahead.
I was born by the river.
But you know what? No, for real, y'all can't do Otis. Y'all can't do cutting Otis like that.
They do get weary.
Yeah, and that old ragged drip, baby.
Y'all, we got to do a little Sam I Am.
Najee say Sam got to stay, and Buddy say Sam has to stay as well.
Sam stay,
exactly, man.
Yes, sir.
Otis say try a little tenderness around.
Yeah, man. We got
all
you,
right.
Man.
Well, let's get back into our interview, fellas.
Sir, yes, sir.
So Troy,
I missed what you were saying, man. You said you had somebody for me.
Yeah, well, we had one of your testimonials earlier from your website at the Lauren Barrett Sausage Company.com, and I met Miss Williams out of Port Arthur.
Out of Port Arthur.
Absolutely, and so it was outstanding to see the testimonial that she gave. And like I was telling our viewers earlier, please go out to Troy's website and you'll see more testimonials like that with people's love and the experiences they've had, not only with his outstanding customer service, but also with the great taste of his sausage. So please do that. And again, it's LordandBarrettSausage.com. So jumping over to the upcoming Zydeco Festival, tell us, 2006 is, I believe, when you started, correct?
Right. It was a good year.
How did it was, because that was also the year you started the sausage company as well.
Yeah.
So how did first off, what made you want to do the festival, and how did you get that started?
Okay, so just like I couldn't just eat sausage, I had to learn how to make it. I couldn't go to a Zydeco fest. I had to learn how to dance. I had to learn how to play the accordion. I taught myself how to play the accordion. Matter of fact, my brand new one will be here next week. But anyway, I couldn't just go to a music festival. I had to learn how to put one on. And this thing it's a huge undertaking, but my mindset is I don't think it's anything I can't do. So I stuck in there and I learned and failed and succeeded. The whole gamut from top to bottom, but I learned, and now we're here. I took over the Zydeco Fest in 2006, and it used to have another name, but every time somebody said they were going to the festival, they would always say, "You going to Crosby this weekend? You going to Crosby? You go." So when I took it over, I named the Crosby Zydeco Fest.
That's what's up. So let me ask you this, Troy. Do you see yourself possibly gravitating towards some other spinoffs, such as even creating your own Easter Day rodeo on the side of the Easter Day rodeo that goes on in Liberty, or some of the other things that goes on as far as among black urban cowboys or agricultural blacks, like that?
Well, I'll put it to you like this: Colonel Sanders has a commercial out right now, and he said he thinks that making chicken is his business, and making hamburgers is not. So doing trail rides and rodeos, that's not my business.
Gotcha.
I'm strictly Zydeco Festival, family, good time, trying to keep the Creole culture alive. I don't get involved with anything other than that. I know what my expertise is, but if my interest was there, I would pursue it. Now I've tried my hand at Southern Soul. I did that, but there's also a men's event that I'm working on. I've since 2013. I've got the layout made out, and it's about men claiming their rightful place. You hear all this women's lib. They dog men out like we don't even exist.
Well, you and I can have a really, really good sit down behind that particular topic. But keep going.
Well, I said that to say that it's an event that's going to be like the Essence Festival, but for men. And looks like we may be starting that in St. Martin in April.
Okay.
Doing our first event, and may wind up being an international event. That's still in the making. But yeah, the Sausage Company. I see myself doing some other things, like moving the festival to New Orleans, adding the carnival to it with my boy Val Copeland, the Val Copeland Group. Man, I met so many incredible people. But to give you the background, it wasn't always. I hadn't had it easy. I always had to come up the hard way. You know, the name of my company is Solo Zydeco Productions. I'm one man. You swear to God, I got 15 people in my group. The way folks come at me, I'm just one man. But my ambition, but they don't see me. They see the God behind me.
Gotcha.
And that's why they try to, But I always say they can try to do it, but they can't do it like me.
Gotcha.
So for our viewers that are unfamiliar with Zydeco music, tell us the history of Zydeco and where that music derives from.
Well, it came from Louisiana, and families used to get together and play the washboard and what you call the frottoir, scrub board, and they used to get together at the end of the day or on the weekend and play music, and everybody would have family fun. Then you went to the Catholic churches, and then it just grew from there.
Right. Now,
but there's a difference. There's a difference. Okay. Creole music is black music. Cajun music is white music. See, that's why black people get mixed up. They call their food Cajun this and Cajun that.
Exactly. And that was my next question. Can you explain to our viewing audience, those who don't understand or don't know or quite have a grasp as to what Creole and what Cajun actually represents and the dynamics between those two, because they're not the same.
They're not the same. Cajuns come from Nova Scotia, Acadiana, or Arcadia. Now, you can check me on that. I may be wrong, but start with the A. How about that?
Yeah, Arcadia.
I know I'm not wrong about Nova Scotia. And see, blacks are a mixture of Europeans, Spanish, black slaves, Indians. We just Creole is a mix-up, just like a gumbo. It's a mixture of everything. But it's definitely, there's a difference between Cajun, which is white, Creole, which is black.
Now, in addition to that, I've also known that you've promoted or through your company, you've also done blues festivals in the past as well.
Right.
And so you've worked with many, Zydeco artists, blues artists from different genres. Is there any, since you've been doing this in 2006, any particular memory that you had or any favorite artist that you love to work with?
When I sat down with Lenny Williams, Bobby Womack, and Millie Jackson.
Wow.
I got Bobby Womack before he died. He died maybe a year or two later. And this guy, he was impressed with what I was doing. And he told me, don't quit, young man. You got a bright future ahead of you. And I was telling him, I don't know what you see. It's not the best. I would have liked to have more people. He said, but it's the effort that you put into it. Yeah. Millie Jackson said, your career is like a record, spinning round and round and round. It may skip, but if you got a hit song, it's gonna always keep you relative. You're the one that keep us relative and alive by booking us. So she gave me a lot of encouragement. Lenny Williams wound up being a personal friend of mine. You know who he is, huh?
Yes.
Girl, I love you.
Yes.
No matter what you do.
No matter what you do.
Lenny Williams with the Tower of Power.
I can call him right now and he'll answer the phone. And first thing he's gonna say, "What's up, youngster?"
Lenny Williams with the Tower of Power. What are we?
Know this. Yeah. Know this.
Know this. Absolutely. Sounds like the potential is what it is. Future guest here.
I've had all the top Zydeco artists: Keith Frank, Buzu Chavis, Bojack. I've had them all. J. Paul. I've had them all. Brian Jack, Step Rito, Lil Nate.
Well, Troy, I've got the lineup here in front of me. So, starting off on Friday night, September 17th, and what I was telling our viewers before, this has actually escalated over the years to where it has now become a full weekend event, a full 3-day event. And Friday night, September 17th, you called that the Friday Club Hole in the Wall night.
Right.
And Pokey Bear, which is the side piece man, and Tyree Neal will be performing that night. So tell us how that's going to go. Okay. Got breaking news?
And it's the return of J. Paul Jr. to the Crosby Zydeco Fest.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Hey, man, it's gonna be a hot night, man. He's excited about coming back. Everybody that hears about it, they're excited about that he's coming back. Hey, it's gonna be a huge night. It's gonna kick the weekend off perfect.
What time will the gates open at the Crosby Fairgrounds that night?
Gates open at 4.
Okay.
Show's gonna start around 7.
Okay.
Until midnight, whenever J. Paul get off the stage.
Okay.
And then Saturday, gates open at noon. Show starts at 3 until midnight. Sunday, gates open at noon. Show starts from 3 to 7.
Okay.
Can the people bring tents?
No tents.
Okay.
You cannot bring any tents. No food, alcohol, guns, knives. Period. None of that.
How about chairs?
And leave them poor ass egos at home.
Well, we're gonna check your ego at the door.
How about chairs? How about
you can bring lawn chairs and they will be checked.
Okay.
Yeah.
And on Saturday, so Saturday, September 18th, part of the lineup, everyone, is Brian Jack will be performing, Jeremy Fruge, Wayne in the same old two-step, Keon in the Zydeco Masters, Lil Jab, and Marcus Osborne. So an action-packed lineup on Saturday. And once again, Troy, what time will the gates open on Saturday?
The gates open at noon. Show starts at 3 until midnight.
3 until midnight. So everybody get out there early. It's going to be jam-packed. So you got a 3-hour window to get out there and get your spot, so it's no...
Basically, he just told him it's a half-day event. 12.
That's it. Hey,
and can I say something on the behalf of Troy, right quick, to the people that's gonna come? People, it's probably gonna be hot outside. Come, and before you get there, please drink a bunch of water. Please, a bunch of water, please.
And if there's anybody out there that would like to be a volunteer of this great event, you can call me at 936-253-4932. 936-253-4932. We're looking for some more volunteers to help us out. It's gonna be a great weekend. I'm not saying that because it's mine, but I know the good times we used to have, and I feel the electricity in the air by everybody wanting to come back. So it's a family event. I want to make sure that everybody knows that. But this festival is known for its food. Exactly. You're going to get Creole food. You're going to get hamburgers. You're going to get etouffee, gumbo. All kinds of stuff is going to be out there. Turkey legs, barbecue. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. And I want to mention my sponsors. Speaking of water, great segue. Level 1 Water is a brand new black water company that's coming out.
Yeah, wow. I know it is.
Level Water. So they're a sponsor and they'll be out there.
That's what's up, man.
We need to support them. And then we have the my co-title sponsor is the insurance lady. If you don't have insurance, she's got your Obamacare covered. She'll sign you up and you'll be basically paying nothing to get insurance. So that's a great plus for the festival. Then we have Tobias Solutions. If you need a job, she's getting people jobs. Top 10 cigars. That's where I smoke. When I get off the phone with y'all, I'm going to go smoke. We want to watch some Cowboys get whipped. But anyway,
so we're gonna cut that part of the show. But go ahead.
Yeah, TJ, I knew you were gonna say something.
I knew you were.
Then we have my security company. They're one of my sponsors. So I want to give them a shout out. I appreciate you guys allowing me to do that.
No, all good. And then just on one last
you at home
day.
With us, man.
And all these are black-owned companies.
You at home when you Now, hey, I have to say this here, man. To the people that are planning to come out,
B-Dub, before you jump in, I just want to talk about the last day. The lineup on that Sunday, real quick, is Sunday, September 19th. We've got Lil Nate performing. Step Rito will be there, as well as Noonie Zydeco. And once again, Troy, what time will the gates be open on Sunday?
The gates open at noon. Show starts at 3 to 7 p.m.
Gates again open at noon. The show is from 3 to 7. To find out more about the festival, you can go out to CrosbyZydecofest.com. I've got it scrolling at the bottom of our screen here. Again, CrosbyZydecofest.com.
Cool.
Be there. My apologies.
No, you good. Like I was gonna say, man. Everybody that's come out, hey man, you all go out and enjoy yourselves with good fun. Cause some good trouble. Make some great relationships, establish, network. Do those things, man.
But hold on, that's what this thing is known for. It's known for high school, college graduations, people that hadn't seen in 20, 30 years, birthday parties, anniversaries. People have met out there, got married. It's this thing is just. I'm just thinking about it.
How many people you expecting the whole weekend from Friday to Sunday?
12,000 to 15,000 over the weekend.
Okay.
Wow.
And
we hope we get 30.
Can the people buy a package for all 3 days?
Well, we just stopped the early bird special. We've been having early bird up for 3 weeks, so we just stopped that.
Okay.
But but it's $25 a day. It's $10 to park. Kids 13 and up is $25. 6 to 12 is $5. 5 and under is free. Have an RV is $25 a day, or $45 a day for the weekend. Oh no, I get those prices right. You can go to the website on that. And if you want hookups, we have very limited hookups, and that's $65 a day. So yeah, we got you covered.
What is it if you ride your horse out there?
Ain't no riding no horses out there.
Oh, ain't no riding no horse.
This ain't no trail ride.
He ain't got no horse nowhere. He got a damn Shetland pony. He ain't got no horse.
Hey, Rev, you can just look. Hey, you can tie your horse to something outside of the fairgrounds.
Yeah, I'm coming down on Ginger.
Now look, the only thing is when you come back, your horse might not be there though.
Be done told your horse around here. Everybody got told.
Horse rustlers around.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that still occurs.
All right, Troy. So, man, we definitely appreciate you being with us tonight. We wanted to bring light to our viewers about your sausage company, the Lord and Barrett Sausage Company. Also talk about the Crosby Zydeco Fest, and then ultimately just introduce people to you, because I know a lot of times, when you're doing these interviews, people like to talk about, what you've been able to accomplish, and then we forget of, ultimately the most important asset which made all this happen, which is you yourself. And so it's good to be able to find out a little bit more about you, how you came up, and then also what you're doing now. But my last question is what can we expect to see from you in the future?
I want to get past this one. This festival, the sausage company, we're going to claim right now, the Lord's name is everywhere in the world. And the name of the Lord and Barrett Sausage Company, he's in the name. And it was done in the right way for the right reason. So we're going to claim that we're going to have success this time next year, untold success on where the sausage company is going to be. I really want to get this men's event off the ground because, again, we need to claim our rightful place. I'm sick and tired of being dumped on. We just had a black president. We have black entrepreneurs that are very successful in the world. Engineers, lawyers, doctors. But not only that, people get it twisted just because you don't have a post-high school education that you ain't nothing. It's a lot of successful entrepreneurs out there that don't have that.
Exactly.
So I want to celebrate us all, and it's going to come together.
That's what's up. Well, you're more than welcome to come back here on our platform, man, and put it out there and broadcast and let the people know and what's going to be occurring in that time coming up. So we extend that hand to you right here and right now.
Yeah, y'all might be going to St. Martin to do this show. You never know.
Hey, we don't have a problem.
Let us know. We'll be there. We will be there. Hey, once again, want to shout out Lord and Barrett Sausage Company. To find out more about the company, please go out to lordandbarrettsausage.com. In addition to that, don't forget, we've been talking about it the whole show. We've got the Crosby Zydeco Festival
Crosby
taking place.
Zydeco Fest, baby.
Yeah, it's Crosby Zydeco Fest. It's going to take place. It's back. It's ready to rock and roll September 17th through the 19th, the whole weekend affair. Come out to Crosby, Texas. Bring your family out. A lot of family fun. It's going to be a lot of love out there. You might even see some of the Is What It crew out there hanging out. But again, to find out more about the festival, please go out to crosbyzydecofest.com. Again, crosbyzydecofest.com. And before I have the Rev get us on out of here, please, again, all of our viewers, those of you that have subscribed already, we really, really appreciate it. Those that have not, please go out and subscribe to It Is What It Is podcast. It's our YouTube channel. It Is What It Is podcast in all caps. We definitely would love for you to do that. We look forward to being able to, at some point, transition this show to where everything will be broadcast live directly from YouTube. But in order to see the show and to be able to get the reminders, if you have the YouTube app, you'll need to go out and subscribe. Troy, it's been a blessing, man. Thank you, Kinfolk, for joining us tonight. All love.
Appreciate you guys, man. I enjoyed it.
All right. It's checkout time.
Hey, man, y'all, guess what? It was a good one tonight with my boy Troy Barrett on the show. The Zydeco man, the sausage man, the man of mans came on the show out of that Dayton, Texas. They say
Big D, baby.
All-American with them Dayton Broncos. But we enjoyed y'all tonight out there in social media land. We came and told y'all what it is, because it is what it is. And y'all know what the Rev always say. Touch, hug, love, stay sucker free. Most of all, y'all just don't hurt nobody. But guess what? We gotta go. Get us up out of here, TJ.